I'm cheating in a build challenge against my friends with parasites. Look at all these terrifying parasites. They can infect anything, even me and my friends. And I'm gonna turn them into giant builds and easily win the build challenge.
Mongo, those parasites look terrifying.
Benny, how long were you listening?
Long enough. Come on, let me scare Axie and Tora with you. Otherwise, I'll tell them everything.
Fine, Benny, you can build with me.
Mongo, Benny, can we start yet?
Oh no, Benny, quick! We need to get rid of these parasites.
There you guys are. Come on. It's time to start the build challenge.
Okay, Mongo and I are going to build together.
Well, then Tora and I are gonna crush you.
Come on, Axie. Let's get started on building a village.
We should get started too, Benny. Come on. All we need to do is go ahead and start our first parasite drawing. I think we should draw a villager parasite to make them really, really scared.
Ooh, that would be absolutely terrifying, Mongo. Let's do it.
Do you know how scary a villager parasite is, Benny? They're literally so scary. I could almost poop my pants thinking about it.
Ew, that sounds so scary, Mongo.
They're super duper bald and they have black eyes, Benny.
Oh, that kind of sounds like Axie.
No, Benny, that does not sound like Axie whatsoever. What are you talking about? They also have gigantic yellow mouths.
Whoa, yellow mouths, that actually sounds pretty cool.
No, Benny, it's not cool. I promise. These things are literally so scary. It's not even funny. They have ketchup all over their body too. Let me just go ahead and make the villager's body now.
Oh, what does the body look like? Does it look like a normal villager?
That's the thing, Benny. It looks nothing like a normal villager. A normal villager is standing up straight, right? With his arms together. But this villager, his arms are apart.
What? The villager has his arms apart? That's not right, Mongo.
Exactly. It's so cursed. It's not even funny. And guess what? Not only are they apart, Benny, but they have ketchup all over them.
Ew, why would they have ketchup all over them, Mongo?
I don't know. They're just extra terrifying, bro. Let me just go ahead and add the arms right over here, just like this. And OMG, bro, this is crazy.
Oh, Mongo, I'm almost scared to see your drawing, bro.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious right now? My drawing is going to be extra scary, so I hope you're ready.
No, don't say that, Mongo, please.
All right, let me just go ahead and add these details. Benny, you want to know something else? They also have claws.
Ew, claws? Where would they have claws, Mongo?
On their arms and their feet, silly. Where else?
I don't know, Mongo. Nobody should have claws anywhere, especially villagers.
Well, these guys do. And guess what? Once they spawn in, we're going to use it to scare Axie and Tora and win the build challenge.
Oh, I like the sound of winning, Mongo, but I hate the sound of these creatures.
Well, don't worry, Benny. Hopefully they won't attack us. But you know, if the parasites attack us, we're also going to be infected, right?
Ew, I don't want to be infected, Mongo.
Well, guess what, Benny? It's going to happen if you're not careful.
Oh, I'll just have to be extra, super duper, rooper careful around these things.
That's right. Let me just go ahead and add in these details right over here. And Benny, now I need to add the villager nose.
Oh, Mongo, I have a villager nose on my drawing, and it looks really cool, but the rest of my drawing looks really scary.
Well, guess what, bro? Now I'm done with my villager drawing. Let me take a look at your one and whoa, that low-key does look like a parasite villager.
Yeah, he has scary eyes, a scary mouth, and he even has the claws.
But you want to see something even scarier, Benny? Check it out. This is a real villager parasite.
What is that?
It's a parasite, bro. Look, its arms are apart, its legs are apart, and wait, look, it has a giant pimple on its nose.
Ugh, that's so disgusting. This is the grossest drawing I've ever seen.
I know, bro. Isn't it absolutely crazy?
It is way too crazy, Mongo. I don't even want to look at your drawing anymore, bro.
Wait, hold on, Benny. We need to look at it to spawn it in. Let me just look at it and do / giant just like this.
Mongo, take a look. A villager spawned in and he's so scary.
What in the world? This is the villager parasite? Are you serious right now? Benny, look at this thing.
Ew, Mongo. It has claws. It has ketchup on his suit, and his face is disgusting.
OMG, bro. The claws are literally so huge. And look at its mouth. I literally have never seen a villager with his mouth wide open like that.
Nor have I seen a villager with his eyes completely blacked out.
Bro, but guess what? That's not the only thing that spawned in. Look to the left. There's a village over here.
Wait, what? You're right, Mongo. An entire village did spawn in.
Remember, Axie and Tora are also making a village, Benny. So what we need to do is make our village extra spooky to make it better than their one.
Oh, you're right, Mongo. What if we grab some of those parasites from before and make this village a parasite village?
Whoa, a parasite village would be absolutely spooky sauce, Benny. Come on, we should totally do that. But before we even begin spawning in any parasites, what we need to do is have a bunch of different fences up around the village just so the parasites don't move around too much.
That's a good idea, Mongo. I also don't want to get near any of these parasites for too long. They're so gross.
Let me just go ahead and get some walls real quick, and then let me just do this command just like this. There you go. And boom, Benny, we have all the walls up now. The parasites definitely can't escape this horror village.
All right, Mongo. Now that we have our walls up, we need to start getting extra spooky with some disgusting parasites.
You're right, Benny, but before we even spawn in any parasites, we need to do some more things, bro. Let's go ahead and make it midnight just like this. There you go. And then what we need to do now, Benny, is go ahead and decorate the village to be super scary.
Mongo, did you see the moon yet? It looks way scarier than before.
Oh yeah, the moon looks so gigantic. Benny, come on. Let's start out our decorations by putting a bunch of cobwebs everywhere.
Ooh, all right. You put up cobwebs and I'm gonna put up some skeletons.
Oh, skeletons are gonna be really spooky, Benny. They kind of look like parasites that have already gone.
Or villagers that were taken out.
Oh yeah, that sounds so spooky. But let me just go ahead and add some more cobwebs just like this. There you go. All of these houses are gonna have cobweb, Benny. It's like they're run down and abandoned.
Ooh, that's a good touch, Mongo. And I'm putting skeletons everywhere, so it looks like the entire village was taken out.
OMG, bro. That is absolutely spookylicious. Come on, let me just go ahead and add all these cobwebs just a little bit more. And boom, bro. This should be more than enough.
Ooh, Mongo, the village looks extra scary now.
Oh yeah, with all these cobwebs added, it definitely looks better. But Benny, I'm gonna go ahead and add a bunch of spikes too.
Ooh, spikes? That would make this an extra dangerous village and a scary one.
Exactly. How do you think the parasites look all messed up? It's because they went through spikes and stuff.
Wow, that's a really good explanation, Mongo. And it would make them even scarier because they survived the spikes.
That's right. Let me just go ahead and just place down all of these spikes just like this. There you go. And boom, Benny, all the spikes are in. But what else can we add here?
Mongo, this village is way too bright. It still looks like a normal and happy village, even with all these spikes and skeletons. What if we start changing some of the blocks around?
You're right, Benny. Let me go ahead and search up dirt. We're gonna go ahead and change all the grass blocks here to be coarse dirt.
Ooh, coarse dirt? That's like the grossest of the dirts.
Exactly. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick, just like this. And boom, Benny. Now we're gonna have a bunch of different dirt around.
Oh, that looks much better. Instead of having all this fun and healthy grass, we have all this gross and disgusting coarse dirt.
Oh yeah, all the parasites are definitely gonna love this on their feet more than anything else. So let me just do this a couple more times, just like this. There you go. And boom shakalaka, Benny. All of the village has now been changed to corpse dirt, which means it's time to spawn in the parasites, bro. You wanna know what they're called?
Yeah, Mongo, tell me.
It's called converted, Benny. All I need to do is just spawn it in just like this. Check it out. All of the villagers just turned into parasites, and now they have gigantic mouths and stuff, Benny. Check it out.
These things are so gross.
Exactly, Benny. But remember, they're not the only things we have. We also have our gigantic villager over here as well. So not only do we have this super duper spooky village, but we also have this parasite villager.
Mongo, do you think there's any way we can make the parasite villager any scarier scarier?
Of course there is, Benny. There's always a way to make everything scarier. Come on. You see its mouth over here? It has a bunch of teeth, right? Why don't we go ahead and just make it sharp teeth, Benny? Boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, that's perfect. Now when it eats somebody, they'll have to go through all of their dangerous and sharp teeth.
Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and add all these teeth real quick, just like this. There you go. These are the sharpest of teeth, bro.
Yeah, and they're green too, which means he doesn't brush his teeth, which is probably the worst thing anyone could do.
Ew, that is absolutely gross, Benny. You're telling me this villager doesn't brush his teeth? Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't know how he could, considering he has claws for hands. He probably drops his toothbrush all the time, bro.
Well, I'm also gonna add some red eyes just like this, and OMG. I don't know about you, but that makes it 10 times scarier, bro.
Absolutely. Red eyes are super scary.
What I'm also going to do is make it so there's ketchup coming out of his mouth. He likes to eat everyone with ketchup, Benny.
Mongo, ketchup isn't even that good. Why does he love ketchup that much?
Ketchup is actually really good, but he just likes it because Benny, he likes the color red.
Banana sauce is like 1,000,000 times better than ketchup, but whatever.
No, it's not, Benny. But check it out. Now that we have that done, our villager is looking so spooky, it's not even funny. We're 100% gonna win this build challenge, right?
Of course we are, Mongo. We practically have this W in the bag.
Hey, did you guys just say you have this in the bag? That's so far from true, I could laugh.
Wait, what? Why could you laugh over that, Axie?
Well, I'm gonna laugh because it's so not true. You guys won't win.
Yeah, our build is so cool. You couldn't even dream of building it in 100 years.
Oh my goodness, they really think their build is that good, Benny. Why don't we go over there and show them what's up?
Yeah, Mongo. There's no way they can brag that much without getting pranked.
Exactly. Let me just go ahead and get some invisibility potions and let's make ourselves invisible just like this. There you go. And boom, Benny. Now that we're invisible, we can go over here and wait, is this supposed to be their village?
Tora, our village is looking so good. What are you putting in this pen?
I'm putting in a bunch of dogs, of course. If you have your axolotls, I got to have my dogs.
Wait, what, Benny? You hear this? They're putting a bunch of axolotl dog things.
Yeah, this village is so goofy. This is what they were bragging about?
Oh my goodness, what am I even seeing or hearing right now?
Those dogs are so cute, Tora. I think I'll just play with them and relax till we win.
That's a great idea, Axie. I'm just gonna sit down right over here and play with them. Who's a good dog?
Benny, I think it's time we make their village a little scary. What do you say?
I'm all for it, Mongo. How should we do that, though?
Let's go ahead and give them a taste of what's about to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in a bunch of different parasite chickens because I know Axie is super scared of chickens.
Oh, that would be so terrifying, Mongo.
Let me just look for the chicken and wait, is there a wolf to it? Boom, Benny. I'm gonna spawn in a bunch of chicken and wolves, but guess what? Before that, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in a bunch of skeletons. I wanna see how terrified they're gonna get from this, and if they get really scared of this, imagine what they're gonna think of our build.
Oh, they're probably going to poop their pants, Mongo.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and just spawn in a bunch of chickens just like this, and OMG, Benny, the chickens have now spawned in. Look, I'm also gonna put down a bunch of different wolves as well. Boom, these wolves are terrifying. Whoa.
And Mongo, take a look. I found a parasitic axolotl too.
Oh gosh, that's extra creepy. I've never seen anything like that. Put it in the water, Benny. Maybe Axie will discover it.
All right, I placed 3 in the water. Let's see if Axie finds them.
OMG, they should notice them pretty soon.
Tora, what are those weird noises?
I'm not sure, Axie. And what are those?
Is that a chicken? Wait, it's worse than a chicken. Tora, what is that?
I have no clue. But look at those poor wolves and those poor axolotls. Oh gosh, I don't think I can leave the pen anymore.
What's going on out there? Why do all the animals have this gross red stuff in them?
I have no clue, Axie. This definitely doesn't seem natural.
Ew!
Oh gosh, Benny, I don't know if it's me, but it seems like they're really about to quit.
Yeah, they're going to quit and we're going to win the build challenge. Woo!
Tora, we need to build something to defend our village.
You're right, Axie. Do you have any ideas? I can't think of anything.
Of course I have an idea, Tora. Let's build giant statues of ourselves. That That way, we can be the defenders of this cursed village.
That's a great idea, Axie. Come on, let's get building.
Wait, what, Benny? They're gonna make big statues of themselves? Hold on a second. That gives me an idea. Why don't we draw in a Mongo parasite?
But are you sure you want that, Mongo? A parasite version of yourself?
Yes, bro. A parasite version of myself would be absolutely crazy sauce. And I'm down to do it as long as Axie and Tora are super scared.
All right, Mongo. Then let's do it, and let's make it the sauciest parasite ever.
All right, let me just go ahead and make the body of my parasite. It's gonna have gigantic arms and gigantic legs. But Benny, the mouth is going to be super long and big.
Ooh, a super long and big mouth to eat anything you want.
Exactly, Benny. I'm literally going to eat everything. Let me just go ahead and add my face real quick, just like this. There you go. And boom. I just have my face now. And now I need to add my crown as well.
Ooh, Mongo, I'm adding your torso in right now, and I'm making you extra scary.
Oh yeah, Benny. That's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm going to go ahead and add some eyes, but they're going to be white and black.
Ooh, that's the scariest type of eyes, Mongo. I think I'm gonna add that for my drawing too.
Exactly. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. There you go. And boom, Benny. My eyes are now in.
Ooh, Mongo, I just added in some awesome details, bro. I can't spoil it.
All right, don't spoil it, Benny. I'm gonna go ahead and add the teeth of my mouth right over here. This is my gigantic mouth, and I bet Axie and Tora won't even know.
A parasite with a gigantic mouth? That is crazy.
Exactly. Let me just go ahead and add in the mouthpieces just like this. There you go. And guess what, bro? Not only is it gonna have that, but it's gonna have gigantic tentacles coming out the back.
Ew, gigantic tentacles too, Mongo. You're making your parasite so gross.
Well, that's the point, bro. It needs to be extra gross. Let's go ahead and add these tentacles just like this. And whoa, I think my parasite is about done. Let me see what you made. And what? Why does that look like a bug?
Well, Mongo, it's supposed to be you, but as like a gross parasite with gigantic tendrils coming out of your back, and you're really low to the ground, so you can eat anything you wanted.
Wait a second. The way you describe it is kind of creepy. But Benny, take a look at my one.
Let me take a look and whoa, Mongo, you look crazy.
Exactly. That's the point, bro. I'm supposed to look crazy.
Yeah, but you look extra crazy, filled with the craziest of crazy sauce.
Whoa, Betty, that's so funny when you say it like that. But it's time to spawn in this crazy drawing. Let me just do / giant.
Mongo, your parasite version of you spawned in, and it's terrifying.
Whoa, it's the Mongo parasite. It has a gigantic mouth with tentacles, black eyes, and look at the pose I'm hitting, bro. I look like I'm about to eat someone.
This is low-key aura, bro.
I know, exactly. I don't know how Axie and Tora are gonna react, but I hope they're so scared they let us win the build challenge. We don't need to make any changes to this, Benny. Come on, let's go to their side. Hey guys, we're coming over. The build challenge is over.
I thought you'd never say that, Mongo. Are you ready to lose?
What? How would we lose? Let's go ahead and see what you made. And oh, this is a cute little village.
Yeah, just ignore all the skeletons everywhere.
Wait, you guys were going for a scary theme too?
Yeah, totally. If you just look at all the skeletons and all the spikes, you'll just see how creepy our village is.
Wait, you guys were building a scary village? I thought we were supposed to build normal villages.
Well, yeah, actually, we built scary ones. I can't wait to see your terrified face.
Whoa, I want to see your terrified face when you see the build that's gonna win us the build challenge. The defenders of the village, Axie and Tora!
What in the world? These are the defenders of the village, Axie and Tora. These are the goofiest little statues I've ever seen.
Yeah, actually, why are your arms saggy? Ew.
They're not saggy, I'm super buff.
Nuh-uh, it's super saggy.
Don't you see the pure muscle within her arms, Benny?
This is what happens when you hit the gym, unlike you.
I think this is what happens when you don't hit the gym.
Okay, guys, I've seen enough from your side. How about you guys come on over to our side to see what real builders can build?
Yeah, sure, Mongo. We'll see your poopy builds.
All right, let me just bring you over here just like this and check it out. Actually, we have the giant parasite villager.
Ew, what is this?
Oh, that thing looks terrifying.
Exactly. And guess what? We have a gigantic parasite village to go along with it. There's a bunch of parasites in here with spikes, cobwebs, and a bunch of other things. Are you guys even prepared to look at this?
No, get me out of here, Mongo. Put me down.
I don't want to be here anymore. I can't even open my eyes because they're closed right now, so I don't have to see anything.
Well, Tora, you're gonna have to open your eyes for our last and scariest build.
Exactly. This is the Mongo parasite. And if you guys don't let us win the build challenge, the Mongo parasite is going to absolutely eat you.
I can't get eaten by Mongo. I'm out of here.
I'm also out of here. You guys win the build challenge or whatever.
Take your scary builds and win. Bye.
Wait, what, Benny? We won?
Yeah, we did, because we're the best! Woo!
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, then watch another video on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye!